students maintain a friends with benefits relationship living on the same campus? And do you think the environment of the campus matters?
I think that it's okay to have a friends with benefit relationship on campus, because you can have sex without having a meaningful relationship with it. But be careful how many friends with benefits you have on campus, because if you have more than 2 or more than 3 or more than 10, your name is going to be talked about, especially if you go to a SUNY school or a community, whatever, a small school. If you go to a big, huge school, maybe like University of Miami or UCLA, a big school, maybe your name won't be talked about that much. But if you go to UB or Bus State and if you over here having multiple relations with 5 different men, yeah, I don't care. Go ahead, girl, but your name will be talked about. So
Tap me in.
Yeah.
Alright, so the issue is that a lot of the time, like friends with benefits, sometimes people aren't like very mutual and like very understanding of what standards were set, or some people's ideals of what friends with benefits are, like it shifts. So like if you're not very, you gotta keep it a buck with your partner. I don't feel that we should do this anymore. I think we should keep doing this, but I'm starting to catch feelings, this or that. It works. My other issue is that like when you're dealing with like predominantly like white campuses, like UB for example, the campus is very small. There are not many black students here, so the community that like I guess you could say like the picking ground is less. So when you're picking from less, most time like people have either like talked to the person, they want to talk to the person, or they want to eat their booty. But like I feel like whatever you do, you just got to be wise about it and be as upfront as possible.
Okay. And keep it to yourself, because a lot of guys do talk a lot. Like, you don't need to talk to your friend about your business. And then they need to respect that certain girls don't like sharing their business with everybody on campus. If me and you are having sex and we understand our relationship, it's between me and you.
But we're going to sit here and act like the girls aren't talking in their group chats. We're not going to sit here and act like they're not spreading tea.
I think she
do.
They
Okay.
do it.
But sometimes,
personally.
No, I'm just saying in general.
But sometimes here's the difference.
Happen.
If a girl's in her group chat, I'm not saying that this is every case, but let's say a girl's in her group chat talking to her friends about like her friends with benefit partner. She's not talking to spread out information.
Yes,
she's talking to her trusted group of friends that she knows will not spread her business outside of that group chat about what's going on in her life.
And
that's men.
Yeah, exactly.
So men might have a group chat where they're talking, and then that group chat gets sent to the next group chat that gets sent to the next group chat.
Girls are in different friend groups.
Y'all know guys in UB, y'all don't talk about, y'all be like, I'm so sorry. Y'all was like, yo, I tapped that girl, yo, that's what it is, son.
Listen,
that's what y'all do.
Me personally, like if I'm telling you about something like of that level, it's gonna be like my brother. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have fake people in my circle. It's either you family or you not. So if I'm telling you, it's like me telling no one because no one's gonna hear it. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing like you go to your group chat and talking to your girls, y'all sisters doing the same thing.
The way you guys say it though, you're not. Are you gonna tell your guy, yo, I had sex with? No, you're like, yo, I tapped for the last night.
Nah, don't generalize him like that. That's not true. Not all guys are like that. But generalize him.
Let's talk.
I kind of want to segue, but still talk about the same thing. I think y'all can disagree with this. Personally speaking, I feel like you should not be having friends with benefits if you've never been in a relationship before. The only reason why I say that is because a lot of people do not know how to maneuver throughout friends with benefits because they've never been in a relationship, so they get attached much more quickly to. And I'm not trying to. I'm biased because I've been in a relationship, but I've watched people who haven't, and a lot of them either are not willing or get attached, and I think it's like then they try to blame the other person. It's like well, that's what they were looking for. They were just looking for sex. And the reason why I say the relationship is because it prepares you for a lot.
Yeah, but you understand that sometimes for friends of benefit, one person's bound to catch feelings though.
No,
I disagree.
No, I've done it like twice. And no
I disagree.
But here's the thing though, the problem is that oftentimes the rules are not set for what the two partners are.
There don't need to be
out of friends
rules.
with benefits. Because
you know why? Because if you assume, that makes an ass out of who?
You're right. No, you're
If
right.
nothing is established,
no, you're
you
right.
can't assume anything.
But the thing is that, let's say there's a friends with benefit. And for my friends with benefit, I'm comfortable with you spending the night over. I'm cool with that. Like, we can go have lunch as friends and chill out. Because we're friends. The title is Friends with Benefits. Not just benefits. If you want a booty call or a fuck buddy, you get a fuck buddy. If you're looking for a friends with benefits, I think the two personally are two separate things.
That's not the same thing.
That's a little looser. You can be my buddy, but you're not my friend. Like, hey, buddy, down the hall, but you're not my friend. I don't got your number.
Honestly,
I think there's a difference between a fuck buddy and a friends with benefits.
I don't see a difference.
You guys educate me. I'm sorry. I have a question. For friends with benefit, So are you only allowed to have sex with one person?
That's what needs to be defined. That's what needs to be
Each situation is different.
Which is why the line of communication.
You got to communicate with whoever you with.
And I think that's why things don't work out.
So friends with benefits is interesting because I do think it's the same thing as fuck buddy. I really do. There is no difference.
It's no difference.
Personally, honestly, it really does depend on how people define it, because you can't really, if you think about it abstractly, what is everything is terms and commitment and like how you two people see it. So names and words don't actually really mean anything in the deeper meaning, but they are there for establishment. Now we have to sit here, we have to ask ourselves, friends with benefits, if we do have that situation and we allow sex with other people, now you're putting yourself in a dangerous predicament where if one person is being careless and having raw sex with somebody else, now you're in danger. And personally, I do think that if you're having friends with benefits with somebody and you're allowing them to have sex with other people, it is careless. Unless you 100% know that person is using protection and has access to people that are tested and I bet you that's not the case.
People lie though.
I kind of disagree though, because people get cheated on every day. So would you careless then too? Like,
but the thing is, it's different. It's different now. What I just said was the boundaries are set. Like the boundaries are set. You're not supposed to go have sex with somebody else.
But I'm saying how is it careless? Because you really you don't know what people are doing either way.
Exactly.
You're using protection is not careless.
You just have to.
You're taking a risk in general.
If that's the case, sex is careless in general.
But you can minimize risk though.
Friends with benefits.
No, you can't.
Having
You
a
can
friend with
minimize
benefits.
You only know what you know.
But having a friend with benefits, you're throwing a risk in, because we know sex can sometimes lead to emotions being connected with that person, man and woman. So if you already feel like you're connecting to them in some kind of way, you're risking that. You also know this is not a title relationship, so you know they can step out. You know they don't really have to tell you because you're not their girlfriend, you're not their boyfriend. You can step out. You're running a risk. If you keep the line of communication open, if you make sure that you are always honest with that partner, it's better for your physical health so that there's no STDs, STIs, anything like that. And you're also keeping yourself more emotionally healthy because you're not worrying about something. You don't have any unanswered questions. You're keeping that open with that other person.
I have a question. Okay, so what happened to cash feelings? Because I've cash feelings when I had to do with, like, friends with benefits.
You should communication is key.
I agree to discuss it, but if you feel like, okay, number one, let's say that you feel like the person doesn't have the same feelings for you, number one. Or let's say number two, you just feel like it's too messy and that's not really what you signed up for. Then you need to just walk away. Just get out.
No, it is that simple.
No, it is that simple. If you know the emotional cost and benefits that come from it, and you know on an emotional standpoint, like she said, mentally, if you're literally like, yo, I know that I like this dude and he don't feel the same way, and it's really becoming detrimental to me where I'm really thinking too deep into shit, I need to leave.
You should
Why am I staying there?
Back to what you said.
I have a question. Okay, in this situation, I catch feelings, but sometimes I don't want it to end. What if the guy was like, okay, I want to leave. I can't do this anymore.
You just gotta. That's good.
Well, why?
You would rather be led on in a lying situation.
Sex was good though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you gotta be honest.
So you're stigmatized.
Be careful. Don't get stigmatized.
She's addicted.
Bro, you better get a molded dildo.
Addiction will kill you.